Hey guys, this is Hamon, and welcome to Bytesize Summer, the show where I review games that have a chilled or relaxing vibe. And for our first episode, we're going to be talking about The Long Drive. Now, I've played a game like this earlier in life called Jalopy. However, the difference is, while Jalopy was a nice little short piece, or long piece, depending on how long it takes for you to get to the end of it, of going through the dramatic countryside, The Long Drive doesn't really have a story so much. You just drive and see how far you can get. Honestly, it's nice. It's rather simplistic in both graphics and gameplay. I mean, while it does look complex in some ways, it's not really that hard. So, in terms of the graphics, it is complex in the way that, depending on how you change the settings, it can add things to the environment, like flora, fauna, all that kind of stuff. However, otherwise, it's just a flat plane where you can just see things, pass by and all that. And you can drive through some of these things, like the giant ships that are somehow aground even though you're in the middle of a desert and all that at times. The buildings that are around that you might be able to find some stuff in there, including cannibals, apparently. Otherwise, it's all just simple. The designs of the enemies are simple, the designs of the items are very simple. Even the vehicles you can find on the road can be very simplified. And honestly, it's good for that. It's like, you don't need to have it at the best graphics for this one. You're just taking a relaxing ride through the countryside. Doesn't need to be that complex. And the same can be said for the mechanics. Obviously, there's no story like I said earlier. You just wake up and you have a car, and you just, after prep and all that, you just go driving. But along the way, your car might break down, your car might run out of food, a lot of things can happen. And so, as you're going through the road, you can stop by these buildings or towers or other facilities like the giant boat that I mentioned, and see if you can find anything of use. Sometimes you'll find food, sometimes you'll find oil or gas or water and all that, and sometimes you'll find weapons or even parts for your vehicle, or even entire vehicle as is. It's all randomly generated for the most part, so you never know what you might find. There was actually one point where I just, instead of using the car, I used a motorcycle that there was, and it was nice for a while. In fact, I don't even think I stopped using it. Like, I just kept driving and it was fine. Like, I didn't have to work so hard with it. Although at one point I did try to use a big old truck to carry it, and I believe it worked for the most part. I think I ran into a problem with it though. Like, I think the vehicle didn't have the right fuel or something in it, so I had to leave it behind. Like, I was able to get it into the truck, but after finding out that it didn't have enough fuel or couldn't start or something like that, I had to abandon it. But I found a bunch of other stuff either way, so it was good fun either way. But otherwise, it's very simplistic. You of course have weapons to fight off the cannibals, such as melee weapons and guns. And everything is simplistic, except for reloading. For some reason they decided to make that a little more complex, because, well, obviously you need the bullets, but for some reason you need to be able to load the bullets yourself. For some reason, like, not obviously, like, literally put it in yourself. Like, you have to, like, do the motion to open the gun type of thing. So if you have, like, a shotgun, you have to open the thing by putting it down. For a revolver, you have to actually open the cylinder. And it's not like it's animated or anything. No, you have to literally do it yourself midway and all that. But it does lead to moments like this.
Let's see. I kind of want to do a funny thing. Aww! sorry, I had to.
So yeah, it's all a blast, so to speak. And so I would probably recommend this game, especially since this is a multiplayer game in a way. Like you could have one or I guess like at least two people join you. So you could have a nice little road trip with someone and fool around with stuff and have a fun time, killing each other at times. So yeah, with all that said, I'm gonna say definitely check this game out. It's available on Steam, and yeah, it's a blast. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bite Size. If you did, please leave a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Check out my social media so you know the next time I do something like stream, post art, ramble, post a TikTok, animatic. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!